Broad Strokes Productions presents The Great Wizarding War. Written by Justin Zagri and Garrett Schweighauser, directed by Justin Zagri, produced by Ignis. Chapter 10, The Unforgivable Potion.
You sure that's all you need?
More than enough, Mary, thank you.
Do you really have to go?
I think so.
Well, if the commune has an address, I'll be sure to send you more letters. At least they won't be confiscated by your mates anymore.
Right. Blimey.
Where you going, mate?
Home.
Well, you are home, so you must be packing for something else.
Excuse me.
Last we checked, home is where the heart is.
And my heart isn't here.
But it is with us, and we're here to stay. Besides, if you go, who's going to walk Padfoot?
So, you've decided to fight for the cause. Good. I have a cause of my own.
It's one and the same, mates. Without fighting for it, your commune, all of us, it will all disappear. And you know it.
Come on, Mooney. Without you, we're not the Marauders.
Ah, that was bloody awful.
Well, it could have been a bit clever, like that.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on! Guys! Come on! Right, bloody hell, I'll stay! Yeah! Okay, alright, too tight.
Feel the love.
Feel it. I feel it. Feel it.
It's just a bit much for me, too.
Oh, I feel it.
Welcome back, mate.
Knew you couldn't resist us.
I assume you're looking for some kind of sympathy from me, Luthor.
I'm looking for solutions, Dumbledore. The attack on St. Mungo's did not at all go as planned, thanks to Alastor Moody. If you had informed more people...
You know exactly why I can't do that. If you become exposed, we lose our only source of reliable intelligence into Voldemort's inner workings.
It would be a sound philosophy if I didn't have to fight every member of your order at every encounter.
Your exposure at Godric's Hollow was unfortunate, but you chose to get directly involved.
I was becoming suspected, so no, I didn't have a choice. But this isn't helping anything. We need to keep moving forward.
Agreed. There's no way to retrieve the potion?
Not without confronting the Dark Lord directly. You know you could end this war if you did just that.
I'm trying to find him, Luthor. I know what he's done to
And you know what he's capable of. You need to be capable of the same.
That is not how I work, Luthor. It never will be.
You could walk right up to Malfoy Manor with 24 aurors and...
Not without proof.
I can provide that proof.
And if your forgery of records is proven false, it would just provide fodder for denial from those we know are the enemy.
But it wouldn't matter if they were dead.
We start killing, we are no better than they.
Your useless, tired idealism is only going to get more people needlessly killed.
Is that what Billy Parkinson would say?
I do what's necessary to complete the task at hand. To end this war. What was it your old friend used to say? For the greater good?
Do you know when the potion will be used?
It's a tight window of time, according to the parchment. But I don't know the exact day. The Dark Lord hasn't divulged that yet, and I doubt he will to me after my failure.
But the potion's purpose hasn't changed.
No.
And the oil has been applied to the bottle?
Yes. It's indestructible, unless you have a plan up your sleeve.
You know, this could work to our advantage.
And how is that?
Whether or not the potion is successful, they're going to need a large force to keep the location maintained while placing the new protections.
Very large. You think it's going to be everyone?
or large enough to have a significant impact on the war.
So you suggest meeting them in force? You would lose a lot of people.
We must do what is necessary. You need to find out the day they are going to attack, and any possible plan of action.
I told you, the Dark Lord is staying extremely secretive.
Then find out what you can from anyone you can.
The Dark Lord will be there, but he will stay in the shadows.
Then we need a way to find him. I see you are still clinging to that second wand.
When I find him, I'll conjure these sparks.
Yellow sparks.
An easy enough spell to mistake for any other during the chaos.
I'll inform the others. Luthor, when this is all over, I promise you will be absolved.
I don't want absolution, Albus. Nothing you can do can absolve my sins. I'd rather be forgotten than be remembered as a blood-stained hero. But you, Albus, you can have all the glory. Just promise me you will end it.
You four, line up. While we're young!
Blimey, I think you've just lost an eardrum.
You'll lose quite a bit more than that if you keep your mouth running now. I want you to take out your wands. What's funny?
Nothing.
Oh, is your wand not functioning?
No, it's functioning fine. It's nice and long and it works. Does yours?
What would you like to see?
Such children. Oh, what, you wouldn't like to see his wand conjure some powerful magic?
Okay. Come on. Let's take this seriously.
I hate my bloody name.
You can either keep up this nonsense or be thrown into the basement where Fabian and Gideon's description of horror are not unfounded. Now, one's at attention.
I'm ready to perform.
So these are my new members, eh?
You four! Get your act together or I will shove a frying pan down each of your throats!
Oh, my God.
We're in a war, and all you can do is laugh? I'd like to see you laughing when the Dark Lord paints the walls with your blood!
Merlin's beard.
The only words I want to hear are I'm sorry and yes, ma'am.
All right.
Those aren't the words.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Got it under control, Moody?
Yes, Mum. Molly.
Good. I've got a lovely shepherd's pie cooking. It'll be ready in an hour. Enjoy your training, boys.
Dear God.
Right. Now, let's see what you four can do. Each of you, show me a stupefy charm. Target's in front of you.
Hold still.
Careful, Narcissa.
If you had all kept St. Mungo's, a professional would be handling this.
Funny, we were having such a good time at the ball until my arms started burning and I had to show... That's enough for now, please.
All right.
There has to be an informant. That's the only explanation for every raid we've been on being ambushed.
I've been thinking of that myself.
You thinking? That's new.
Woman.
You know, I've been doing some thinking as well. After your reaction at Godric's Hollow, I think it's time we thought about new leadership on the field.
Excuse me?
It seems only logical, considering...
Logical? You logical? You're an unhinged maniac.
Considering my help at St. Mungo's is the only reason you all are still alive.
You made us retreat from a lumpy little boy.
And the fact that you couldn't see why that lump was so powerful is why I should be leading.
I could never let you.
I've already had an audience.
With the Dark Lord?
With the Dark Lord. Where have you been?
On business. Lucius, I would like to have a word with you privately.
By all means, Frummentar, but I have something to discuss first, and it would be best if it were among company.
Are we on last name terms now, Malfoy?
Every single raid we've been on has been ambushed, and my suspicions of an informant being among us are growing.
You deduced that yourself, did you?
In my mind, there's only two options that I think require investigating.
Interesting.
Ever since you brought on Snape, you and...
You know, I thought I saw you speaking with the minister yesterday.
You did?
Oh, yes. While I was busy risking my life to make sure that no other copies remained of the potion's parchment that Severus brewed, I saw you speaking privately to him. And I saw Narcissa speaking to Cornelius Fudge.
Is that a problem, Luthor? I've been speaking to the Wizengamot members on Lucius's behalf, and I'm merely vetting Lucius for your old job.
He mentioned something about St. Mungo's.
What did he say about St. Mungo's?
I couldn't make it out properly, but something about taking it back.
Really?
I was talking to him about new management, about how I was thinking about Narcissa for the administrator. It was simple cover.
And I believe Narcissa mentioned something about the ministry working with the Order.
The Order?
I was merely complaining about their presence being illegal, and how the Ors should be more competent. It was completely harmless.
She told me about it this morning.
I'm just recalling what I heard. I'll leave the deductions to you. I believe we can have that chat privately now, Malfoy.
You can't all seriously believe Lucius would betray anyone.
You know how I feel about his family's ideals.
Bella!
I hope you remember ours.
Is Master Narcissa all right?
Dobby, I need you to do something for me.
It's not your fault what happened at St. Mungo's.
It is. But it couldn't be helped.
But you can't beat yourself up over it.
I can. But I'm not just going to quit altogether.
I'm really glad you're here.
Any word from Moody on what's happening next?
There's supposed to be a meeting today, but he's shaping up some new recruits first.
Yeah? Anyone I know?
You didn't hear?
What?
Oh no.
That's not a howler, is it?
It is.
Who's it for?
You.
Who's it from? Nope. Nope. Not gonna.
You have to, or it'll explode.
Then let it explode.
Lily!
I'd rather all my hair be burned off by this howler than wait. Don't open it!
Sorry in advance to you both. Marlene, if you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate if the rest of this letter were read privately by Miss Evans. I'll leave the howler blank a few seconds.
Please don't leave me.
Sorry, darling. You're on your own.
I'll keep this brief, as I've never been able to write a howler effectively. Lily, I know I've been a spoiled, ungrateful git, and I've treated you terribly. But I am not going to try to make up for it. I love you, but that is not why I'm joining the Order. I am joining because everything I love, including you, is at risk. If I can fight by your side, I'm honored. If not, I'll fight anyways and protect what we both love. Is that it? How do I turn Sirius?
Good Lord.
Everyone gathered? Good. Now have a seat, because this is going to get pretty heavy.
Is everyone gathered? Good. Now, have a seat. Our moment of truth is upon us. And it is of the utmost importance that we have the clearest minds and the sharpest focus for what we are about to do. Electo, if you would grab a prisoner for me.
I want you all to meet Monetta Radford. She works for the Ministry's Department of Accidents and Catastrophes. She has information you all need to know.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have a source in the Department of Mysteries that has come upon a disturbing bit of information. A few months back, a parchment was stolen with information of an ancient potion. A potion that is extremely difficult to brew and requires very rare ingredients. Nobody knows about this potion because, well, because of how abhorrent it is. Why anyone would think to use it, let alone think to create it, is beyond comprehension.
What does it do?
You all know what we are after, but you don't know when, until now. Why the when is important is because of a very special potion Severus has been brewing. This potion only works at a very specific time, when the moon and planets are aligned perfectly.
Which, according to our astronomers, is in 3 nights' time. The potion must be distributed in a dissolved form. In its liquid state, it's useless.
Which is why the distributing wizard will have to be at the highest tower for the greatest effective range. And the moment it is distributed, we all must be as far away from the effective range as possible.
Based on its effective range, we suspect the attack will take place in the Forbidden Forest, and an infiltrator will make their way in during the chaos.
And after the infiltrator is successful, we can take the castle without any worries of defenses, hexes, or curses.
If they succeed, centuries of magic will be lost, and the castle will be too heavily fortified to retake once they've placed their own defenses.
Hogwarts. You're talking about Hogwarts.
That's right. The Dark Lord wants it for himself.
But how do they plan to take it with this potion?
What does it do?
I believe a demonstration would be the best answer to that question.
Here you are, Luthor.
Get your hands off me! Where is this? Where is Minetta?
The Dark Lord chose her?
Explicitly. Is there a problem?
None at all. Severus?
Everyone stay back against the walls.
Is that the potion?
It's awfully small. It's only 1 drop. Please, everyone move as far back as you can.
What is that? What are you doing?
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're gonna drop the potion on her head.
Quiet.
What is that? What? Oh. It's cold.
What happened?
Nothing happened.
Lucius, give me your wand.
What?
Now.
What do you want with it?
Better do as he says, Lucius.
Point the wand at Lucius Malfoy and kill him.
What?
What are you doing?
What is this?
As you were! Do it.
I don't know the killing curse.
Then think creatively. Do it now.
I can't.
Luthor, what is this supposed to do?
Do it! Kill him or I'll kill you! Do it!
Luthor, you have lost your mind!
All right! Expulso!
Again.
Expulso! Reducto! Expelliarmus! I can't do it! I can't make magic! I can't make magic!
I could only let her endure such torture for so long.
My God.
Unless we get that potion before it is taken to you-know-who, he will attack Hogwarts in 3 days' time. We believe Severus Snape is the one brewing the potion.
He'll be in the dungeons. It's where most experiments are done and any brewing equipment is stored.
When are we going to get it?
Tonight. But I want you all to be aware, Luthor Frummentar is the driving force behind all of this. He will be expecting us, and we need to be prepared to respond. As keeper of the records of the Ministry, former board member and teacher at Hogwarts, he knows many of you better than you know yourselves. So stay vigilant. Now, as always, every mission is a volunteer mission. Knowing the stakes with this potion, I wouldn't blame any one of you for setting this one up. I'm proud of you all.
You will all play a part. This mission cannot fail. Any failures result in punishment. Which is why I would like to discuss the matter of the situation regarding the attack on St. Mungo's and the part you played, Lucius Malfoy.
Of course, my lord.
Meet back here at dinner and we'll go over the battle plan for St. Mungo's. Manetta, I heard about Celeste's capture. I've got my best men on it.
Even you volunteering, Peter?
You don't have to, mate. You were brave enough at Godric's Hollow.
You all know me well enough by now. You bring out the best in me.
Well, James, think we can give him another chance?
Why not? Us four. Nothing can stop us.
Ain't that the truth?
All right, yeah.
Finally.
One for all?
And all for...
Oh my god!
Stay behind me!
Keep up supported fire! That man just exploded!
They're getting closer!
Moody needs time to find Snape! Keep it up!
That's Alastor!
We have to get it! James, Lily, cover fire! Careful, Alex!
Bellatrix is breaking through the line! Ah!
James!
Lily!
Somebody help me!
You two get out! I'll cover you!
James! Take my hand!
Fall back! We're being overrun!
Please! Please, someone help us!
We can keep at it! We've lost Alastor! We have to fall back!
Remus? Sirius?
I smell fear. I see your heart, Peter Pettigrew, and it is mine. You find comfort in your friends, yet you know truly why. You find comfort in their power. Power is your only friend. Let me show you true power. Stand up. You will not be harmed.
Peter, what are you doing?
Peter, get down!
You must be brave. Move forward.
I can't cover him. Peter, get back here! Peter!
Stupefy. Protego. Expulso. Bombarda. Reconcembra.
Oh, my lord. He's pushing him back. Help him.
Reducto. Bombarda.
Someone put that lump of a boy down!
Fall back!
What?
Do it! All right, let's rip a few... What'd I miss?
They're gone.
What do you mean, gone?
Just... gone.
Peter, are you all right?
Yeah, I just felt I could do more.
That was brilliant. I had no idea.
You saved us! Why didn't you ever show that kind of strength before?
I don't know, but I'm glad I did.
Bloody brilliant.
Glad you did too.
Amazing.
Sorry for ever doubting you.
I will be with you again.
Your arm! Come here, I can...
No, lie back, lie back! Just tell me the name of the spell. Lily! Lily! Shh! I need you here.
A pisky. And your wand. Move like this.
I got it. A pisky.
All right, okay.
Okay, we have to get back.
James.
No.
We have to rest.
We have to get back in that fight.
No, you will just be a liability.
They need me. They need us.
It's not all about you. I thought you learned that, you ungrateful git.
Oh, God. I just don't want to lose anyone. I thought I lost you.
Well, I'm right here. And I've missed you.
I want to talk about everything. About how right you were, about how stupid...
I don't want to talk about anything.